All right, we already started the trip off by getting a ticket. We're probably 6 hours away. I think we left home about midnight. We don't have any running lights on the trailer, and I was going 86 and a 70. So this is our solution. A clear Gorilla taped on road flare LED, boy. Cost us 20 bucks. Was it worth it?
100%. It's way official.
I don't know if these guys are gonna
They're
care.
never gonna know.
They'll never know. They'll never know. Better hightail out of here. Frank's gonna be pissed. All right, we made it, and I completely forgot to get a video when we got here, but we got the car unloaded and instantly started taking it apart to get our heads retorqued so that way we can make sure everything's good after putting a heat cycle through them. We're right behind our buddy Force Performance. He got us Robert, he got us a spot here, so we got the car.
He got shades too.
Oh yeah, gave us new free shades because we forgot to get them on the way here. But right now we're retorquing the heads so that way we can start the motor again, go through tech, get teched, and then make a couple hits tonight, and then tomorrow we're going to Enos, Texas. So I'll be trying to do more videos, obviously, but Zach's not here. He had a wedding to go to, so it's all iPhone videos this week and GoPro videos if I remember to turn them on.
Left lane, that's Nick Taylor. They call him Nicky Bobby. Coming out of Mid-America Customs. You can find them on Mac TV on YouTube. At the stripe, Taylor goes 798, 174.
Zach, I'm sorry, bud. Forgot to turn the camera on. All right, I screwed up. I didn't turn the GoPro on, but we got a 7-second time slip. It's pretty slow in the 60. It's like super slow. So we're gonna turn it up. We're gonna add more boosties on the hit. We're gonna put more timing in it. Going over spark plugs, fuel, all that stuff now. I got the parachute packed, and we got a couple good videos of it, so we'll have at least a couple videos. All right, we got improvements. We got, this is backwards on my camera. We got Big Chief here. Hold it. We got big time improvement. We got a 2/10 improvement on this, just on the 60 foot. Just the 330 was 3/10. We went 7/10 faster. Out the back door.
The race was over at 8th mile. I don't tune quarter myself. If we're judging my skills on 8th mile, we picked up a bunch.
Oh yeah. He's teaching Adam how to blow shit up correctly. Yep. We improved our quarter mile time by 1/10 and a half. I lifted at the 1,000 foot because it was oscillating a little bit, but yeah, 1/10 and a half, 4 mile an hour slower. We went 2/10 quicker to the 8th mile, 2/10 quicker to the 60. Big Chief's over here helping us. Oh, I thought they just wrecked that golf cart. Big Chief's over here helping us with Jackie. They're not helping us. They're not helping us.
No, we're not helping.
They're not helping.
Definitely not packing parachutes.
Jackie's just here for oil.
Jackie tried to pack the parachute. She even tried to take the duct tape off the hood, and we got mad at her.
She got one of them.
She got half of. All right, turn us in now. She pulled off half a piece of duct tape, but he's teaching us how to correctly blow stuff up because we've been doing it all wrong.
Got last place at the testing gym.
difference though. Rocky Mountain test, if you're the fastest car, it's 15 grand.
Yeah, that's a nice testing tune. But so we're looking to
I bet you
go
their ET is
4
still
tenths
faster
quicker
than
this next round.
Probably one. Mustang was 137 to 60 foot, 538 in the eighth. And off the gas, 1043.
All right, boys, day 2, we made it past day 1, but we only made it about 10 minutes down the road until we stopped at the hotel. But we got our buddy Michael Narks over there with his Narks cart and some other cool cars here. Yesterday was pretty freaking awesome. We got to hang out with Chief all day. He helped us out with our tune-up and just kind of showed us a few things that we never ever would have thought of, and taught us about weather conditions and all that BS that, you know, a lot of people don't think is important, but it really is. And obviously I've been a big fan of him since I was like 10 years old, so to get to hang out with somebody like that all day and them be a fan of your YouTube channel when you've been a fan of them for so long is kind of surreal. But either way, we're doing good today. We got to change out our hater pipes so that way Adam doesn't die of carbon monoxide fumes. Then we're heading to Ennis, Texas. That way we can try to go real fast. I'm gonna make a bar change. We're gonna go back to V5 because the car just kept laying over real bad. And the only thing we can see is just maybe some software issues. So we're gonna change that up. Adam already made a V5 tune. Did you make a V5 tune?
We gotta talk about V5. But...
Oh Lord. All right, so maybe we don't have a V5 tune. Either way, we're getting on the road. It's gonna be a long day and we got a race tonight. So we gotta get after it. This is what happens when you lift a head on 38 pounds of boost. And then this is what happens when you do too many Wilsons. You crack your radiator, bud.
Little epoxy. Should be back to new, hopefully.
Well,
we need a little more epoxy now.
Yep. You gotta turn right there. Okay. So apparently the radiator has not been so good. It's actually, the car's been running stupid cool all day. Everything was going great. We're cruising like 75 miles an hour. We just leave a gas station. Next thing I know, the car starts running super hot. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, the fans aren't working, so we pull over and then there's just water going everywhere. So the blown head gaskets and the wheelies broken it, our radiator. So we sent our buddy Jacoby from Betts Performance. Is that his name? Betts Automotive? Betts something. Jacoby Betts. He's going to get us some epoxy and some water so that way we can epoxy this thing and get it back running. One of our checkpoints today is at Summit, thankfully, so I think we'll be able to get another radiator that we can at least get in there and then be good to go, boys. So this is our fix for the issues. Use the grass to hold in our epoxy.
The binder.
Yeah, we're going on an all-natural mechanical plan, and this is the first step in the right direction.
Most people don't know grass is the strongest bonder out there.
Yeah, that's why the earth's made of it. It literally holds the earth together.
Exactly.
right, we just made it to a gas station. We got about 30 or 40 miles before the radiator started leaking again, but once it cooled down, it actually stopped leaking. It's like, I don't know, once it warms up, the epoxy gets warm or whatever and starts leaking. But I came out here and I opened the cap because it wasn't leaking anymore. So I'm like, oh dang, must have fixed it. Or it must have drained everything out. That's why it doesn't have pressure. Well, I opened the cap, there's a bunch of pressure in there. So they sealed back out, but we put about 3 things to stop leaking there and got a bunch more extra water. So that way we just have to make it. All we gotta do is make it to Summit. So we're gonna load back up, try to make it to Buc-ee's, then get to Summit, get our new radiator, and then get the new radiator in. All right, we made it to Buc-ee's, the biggest gas station in the world. There's like 100 and something pumps.
Wow.
She's going good. The stop leak is working. It's magic. It hasn't stopped all the leak, but it's stopped enough leak to where she ain't running hot.
We bought the stop most of the leaks.
Yeah, stop most leak, not stop all leak. It's just stop leaks. Other than that, how far do we got to go? We're at least over halfway through.
Oh yeah. We're like 100 miles out at the most.
100 miles. Car's doing good. How far are we from Summit? We're probably at least 60 miles from Summit, so we just gotta make the radiator last a little bit longer, and then we're good to go.
Quick mathing will tell us where there's 30, 40, so 50 miles maybe.
50 miles, we can make that. We can do that. Look at this new radiator we got in here. Tell us about the radiator, bud.
Basically, it doesn't leak. That's the key to a good radiator.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me see that radiator.
This
Show us where the culprit was. Our epoxy did not hold,
The grass
but it
epoxy.
held just long enough
It did.
to get us here.
Thank God.
So, some nice young men let us use the Sawzall for us to cut this little here union, and then we bought 90, and we already had zip ties. So all we had to do was buy a 90 and some clamps from here at Summit, and now we're ready to rock and roll. We just gotta put some water in. Jacoby went and got us some more water. It's like the 17th time today he's had to get us water. But other than that, we're ready to roll now. We're like 40 minutes from the track, so we're good to go. We made it. We're at Texas Motorsports Park, Texas Motorplex, something like that. But we got all of our junk unloaded. Got about 5,100 freaking spark plugs that Chief gave to us that I'm getting ready to put in here. Sorry, Jason Terrell just tried calling me. I had to extend his call. We arguably have the junkiest looking ride here, but it's going to make everybody believe that being pretty don't make you fast. So we got our Mac TV. Yeah, I guess you can't zoom in on face selfie mode, but either way, Adam's putting in some new super special firmware that was sent to us because I think we're having issues with the Holley V6 build 200, and that may have been causing some of our issues yesterday while the car was laying over and leaning out. Look at all this, see how dirty I am? There was dirt in the creases. But we got the fuel switched over, tire switched over. I actually changed the bar angle. I took some hit out of it, which if you take too much angle out, it could contribute to the wheelies, but taking a little out of it might help with the wheelies because of how it separates. So I'm leaving the shocks the same, took some hit out of it, and I believe we're gonna leave like the launch the same, but put a little more in part of the ramp because it dipped again in the ramp yesterday. Yeah, it's like 7:30 now, so we're just waiting to go up, or waiting to get ready to go up. I don't even know if we'll make the first call that they're getting ready to call up. Probably have to make the second one they make when we get here, just because I don't think we'll be ready. But either way, we're here. The radiator is zip tied in, real nice. Looks great, works great, and doesn't leak, so that's all that matters. We'll let you know how the pass goes. Hopefully I remember to turn a GoPro on or get any kind of footage, because I've really sucked about turning any kind of GoPro on or taking videos because we've been working so hard. So sorry about that. and only pass here at Texas Motorplex. It felt pretty freaking fast, and it didn't shut off like last pass, so let's see what it was. Hopefully it was good. Hopefully it was like a 60. Thanks, sir. Will you slam that for me? Can't see what it was. What? 802. What the? Well, that sucks. All right, it's day 3. We just woke up a little late. We slept directly through my alarm, but we're just ahead of some rain, and we're trying to stay ahead of it. That way nothing gets wet. We didn't go as fast as we'd like to last night, but we're just still working on some of the boost curve stuff. We're in second right now on Unlimited, unfortunately, because Doug wrecked. That bumped everybody up. Alex is number 1, we're number 2. She's got quite a big lead on us because she's been going 50s and 60s, and we went at 80 and then it's freaking 80. So we got a lot of catching up to do. Unless she slips up, then she'll probably stay ahead of us, but we just got to make it right now. Today's drive is freaking 300 miles, so we got a lot of driving to do today. But other than that, everything's going good. We got the radiator still working great. Everything's working good. The bar angle change that I made, I think, helped with the wheelie situation last night because it didn't even try to pull the wheels. Not that we had much boost in it, but still. I think we'll be able to leave in a lot more power today. And hopefully since we're running late, but still, if we don't have as many issues as yesterday, we should be able to get there and at least make 2 hits, which hopefully will net us something in the 750 range. So that's how it's going right now. Second to last checkpoint for today already. Stopped by a movie theater and a racetrack. We almost lost our hood. We had to pull over because we ran out of gas. Took the doors off. Now we're back at Buc-ee's. And yeah, new radiator's holding real good, bud. I'm not sure how many miles we went. Probably only like 40 or 50.
No, I think this here's like 60, 65.
Okay, so we're 65, so we still have 240 miles to go, or 250 miles, actually 270 miles to go.
Yeah, 170 of it's on one straight.
So, yeah. Let her rip till we run out of gas. Yeah. So, we're going to get the car cleaned up. We drove through some wet roads and it's a little dirty, but other than that, we're good to go. All right, just had to change both trailer tires because they were pretty much blown out, but we heard something hit when we were going down the highway, but we checked under there. What do you think? Yeah, I think it's good.
Hey, bro, let Moo know his friends are here. Yeah, dude. Wally, bro. Yeah, bro. Nice spot. You're the man. This one.
We'll just park the car right here and put the trailer right there.
All right.
Okay.
Take that shaded spot.
Oh, unfortunately, Taylor rolls the beams. So the thing goes 669 to 60 foot while it sat there and spooled goes 1325, but 180 miles an hour.
We just got done with our first pass, came back, got the car ready, getting ready to go up for our second pass now. Adam is putting the moon tune in, or the NASA Nick tune. It picked the tire up just a smidgen, and when it set it down, it rattled just a little bit, but the track was really, really greasy. So they just prepped it and called us back up. We're gonna make our changes. We added a little more timing. Yeah, we had really good mile an hour on that one, but I tried to stay shallow to try to get the best ET possible, and screwed myself over because when I grabbed the brake, it backed out just a little bit, and that caused me to go red, which, whatever. I'm not gonna stay so shallow this time, and then hopefully this will be a 760 or 50 if we can get the front half where it needs to be.
Nick Taylor, they call him Nicky Bobby.
$750. There you go, baby.
All right, boys, we just went 759. I had to pedal it out of the wheelie. It was smooth enough to where it came down smooth and never dumped a bunch of boost. 759 at 183, so personal best all around. 491, 146 in the eighth, with only a 119 60 foot. So pulled plugs look good, so we added more timing, more fuel, put more weight on the front, smooth the boost curve out just a bit, put more in first gear. Now we're hustling and bustling to make it back up for the last call for ultimate, or for unlimited, and gonna see if we can go like 30s. Check 'em out.
Mountain Dew car keeps the nose down. 482 in the eighth. 748, 185. Are you kidding me? 748.
All right, boys, front end stayed down. It felt really fast, so we'll see if it really was fast. I don't get a time slip here, but Adam will tell me what I ran when I get back, and hopefully it's good. But we'll see what that time is. I hope it's good. Woo. I just almost hit that dude. He was not watching where he was going. Oh, there's cameras, so that might be good. Oh, it might have been fast. Where'd it go?
You wanna know the way?
Yeah.
It's 748.
Yes! Update. I don't know when the last time I did an update. Probably last night. We got the car swapped back over, fixed the water pump. The water pump, it's like it lost a little bit of voltage. Must be due to my high horsepower squeaky belt. We dropped a little bit of voltage and the water pump just kind of freaked out, but it's all good. Everything's good now. We made it to the hotel, which was like super old but nice and cool.
Badass.
Yep, so we're stopping now at this barbecue place to get lunch, and we're probably only a half hour, 45 minutes away from the track, and it's only 1 o'clock. They don't open till 4. So we're gonna get some food and then hit the road. I don't think you're supposed to be videoing all that stuff. You're supposed to be videoing the car. You're literally just videoing a bunch of scenery.
Yeah, that's filler.
You don't need 7 minutes of film.
Oh, that's all of our
You
stuff.
video the car driving like you act out.
Oh, big road. You mean like this?
right, it's 07:1100 hours. We got the trans out. I sucked at doing any kind of video update today whatsoever. Almost just stripped over the door. We had 2 passes. They were horrible.
We had 2 oil downs, basically.
Yeah.
They were great.
Yeah. Everybody loves us now. We're back to our old selves, oiling everything down, breaking everything we own, and staying up all night. Thought we were on the right track. Apparently, old habits die hard.
Yeah.
So, what had happened was, today, first pass, I don't even remember what happened first pass. Oh, it did a wheelie. Came down.
No, it did it perfect.
Like it didn't do a wheelie. It just, you know, came up, went out, 117, was great.
Shot an alternator blade.
And then, oh yeah, shot the alternator blade out.
That's what happened.
That's what had happened. The alternator, the little fan on the alternator.
Off almost.
Yeah, chopped my oil line in half, all my wires, everything. Completely cut everything. Oiled down the whole engine bay, I guess part of the track. I guess cut a guy's leg. I'm sorry to whoever's leg it got cut. I did not mean to do that. That is just, I guess, a risk you take being at the racetrack. I would never intentionally hurt somebody or put anybody's safety in danger. But with that being said, we came back, fixed everything, had to pull the water pump, remake the drain line. Adam had to do a bunch of wiring, bust our ass just to get back up to the lanes where we waited for like 2 hours. And then as soon as I went to make a pass, the left trans brake, it spun. I didn't figure anything of it, got back in it. And then once it built boost, spun again, peppered the windshield with water, and apparently oiled down the track with training fluid. So that's where we're at now. Screwed everything up, broke the band in the transmission, and now we have it out. Thanks to Jake's performance, he gave us some stuff for the trans, got us fixed up. Now we just have to fix it. Yeah, Dylan Peacock and his buddy Diggin Z71. That's Dylan Peacock, is Diggin Z71. That's his truck right there. They are on a trans fluid run now to get us everything we need, basically trans fluid.
Including some monsters.
Yep, and some monsters. Thanks, Big Chief, aka Justin Shearer, for making a post on Facebook for us and getting me 3,100 friend requests. But I think we found what we need, boys. I think
Extra
we're gonna be
injectors. We were out.
good. Yeah, things maxed out the injectors, so we got them in the tube.
Here, let me get that light. Let me get that light.
There's a little other washer in there.
Nope. Okay, we're gonna cut that out. That didn't fall. There's nothing to see there, guys. Saw nothing. Bam.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we
she's
seated.
Click, click, bam.
A wild blower car suddenly appears.
Our energy level isn't quite what it normally is here in the steel room.
All right, we are getting back on the road after what seems to be the longest night of my life. We had to end up getting a new clutch drum for low gear, new band, and wait, I don't know if there is not a low gear clutch drum. I'm an idiot. Whatever. There was a clutch drum we had to get and the low gear band. Still half asleep. Either way, this guy named Travis brought us this whole spare transmission. He said it'd been sitting outside his shop for 10 years and it had exactly what we needed. The car runs way better now, it seems to drive better. I'm sure that band had been messed up for quite a while. Obviously, we've put a crap ton of miles on it. But she's good to go, boys. We got 200 miles to go today, and then got to make one more pass, and we finished drag week and Rocky Mountain. I think we're gonna, if we can get a good pass in today, I think we're gonna end up securing second and unlimited. I don't think we're gonna have what it takes to get first unless we pull like a 670 out of our ass. But yeah, fun fact, this morning when we're trying to sleep, this morning I say like 10 a.m., not 10 p.m. This guy is out here rev tuning this El Camino and backed up directly into that little freaking AC unit right there, completely over the curb, directly in the AC unit. I don't know what he was thinking, but it was a nice wake-up call. So we're 200 miles out, got a long day ahead of us, but it's gonna be worth it. We got this. We're on the last leg of the journey, is what I meant. I didn't mean like last leg of the car. We got 10 miles. 11 miles actually. 11 miles until we finish Rocky Mountain Race Week, boys. She's pretty freaking rough. I'm pretty tired, but we still gotta make hits tonight. Once I get to the track, I'll get my second win. But man, this pump gas is killing me. Pump gas is killing me. The heat, I'm tired, and I'm thirsty. But we're almost there. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. We're going to at least place second. I hope we're gonna put down the best pass we can to try to keep the second place. And if for some God-given reason we get first, that would be great. But right now we're trying to get second. So we're almost to the track. No doors and gravel roads don't really go together. It's pretty dusty in here, boys.
Sweet, thank you.
All right, first pass, pushed a lot of water. There's a big generator over here. First pass, we pushed a lot of water. So we turned the boost down, pulled some timing out of it, and went a 757 at 181. Our 60 foot was 100 slower, but picked up almost a 10th in the 330 and went a 489 at 145. So we're 2 mile an hour slow to the 8th. And then I pulled the chute, and when I got out to pack my chute, this is what I saw. People say it's photoshopped, but it's not. And I didn't wreck either. Yeah. You can see all my secret weight mounts now. But it was just the bumper's time to go. It was actually catching the tire in the staging lane, so we kind of ripped it. And then this is what had happened. So this is gonna be our last and final pass, 757. We're gonna turn that in. That secures second place for us and the whole week. You can see I got my nose busted last night by the cross member, and I'm ready for a bunch of beer and a lot of sleep.